So last week we did see an improvement in technology in terms of the relative performance. I think importantly and interesting when you look at the bottom half of the industry groups within tech that are supportive, the bottom half are represented by IT services, software, and semis. So they're really not the driver here. Again, we measure things on an equal weighted basis to get a more pure picture or look as to what's happening within those industry groups. And that's just not where the strength is within tech. Needless to say, the relative performance is still positive, which is good news. So we like seeing that. Now, in the last sessions over the end of last week, we did start to see our buyer's frenzy work start to get hot. The option sentiment is getting into a spot which is generally uncomfortable. I would note, and you can see it in the T-stat, that there is obviously a negative relationship here, which is good. It is not over that 2.0 threshold that really says that there's something very, very strong here. And oftentimes you'll see that it does tend to be a little premature, but it is starting to build. It's starting to be more consistent with the conference board data that we showed of the percentage of respondents looking for a stock price decline, which was one of the lowest that we had seen relative to the market's performance. So there are just some signs that are starting to build in terms of the sentiment getting a little bit hot. With that last week, we did see semiconductors get overbought. So a lot of these are on a stilt here. And again, that relative performance is kind of middling when it comes to that performance within technology. So obviously the leaders are leaders and you want to stick there and make sure that you're well represented. We've got a full list of the best versus worst semiconductors that we're happy to share. We also saw last week a initial buyer's frenzy in Google. So we take our option work and we do apply that to the single stocks within the S&P 500. Oracle's on that list as well. But I did want to highlight Google here because it does give you a sense of where we are kind of in this cycle. Our recommendation is these are not worth fighting trends, but certainly for new money purchases or very tactical calls to trim a little or at least express some ability to profit from consolidations or a little bit of downside certainly makes sense in these situations.